Do you think this guy's innocent?
I believe he's innocent, yes. This guy is doing so much of the lead work. If I will show you all of his JPay messages, and he will, from detail to detail, he's even sent us his file. I have all the paperwork. He is on his own case. All I'm doing is doing the work he can't do because he's behind bars. But literally, this guy is doing everything he can to see himself free. He reminds me of Larry in so many ways when it comes to that. This guy, William Waitley, well, it started off when Larry got home, and we decided we can help other people like himself. And so the first thing William needed for us to do was to get his, it was a check.
Oh, yeah, you got to get his stimulus money.
His stimulus money. So I got his stimulus money for him. And so we, send him money, do things like that. Okay, my name is Teresa Vaughn. I'm going into the fire department on behalf of William Waitley. He was accused of arson in 2017. So I'm here to see if I can get the incident report from the fire marshal, and also see if I can get some information on an arson detective to see if they can help us out on this case.
Wait, how long ago was it?
This happened January 23rd, 2017.
So just recently, is he in jail right now?
Yes, he is.
So how long is he serving?
He is serving, 18 years.
Wow, so this is really important to get to the bottom of the truth.
Yes, it is.
So who do we have with us?
Larry Darnell Smith Jr., recently exonerated on February 4th, 2021.
Okay. Larry, what do you know about what's going on?
Well, William Wheatley, he was my bunkie in prison, and he had a pretty interesting case. And the first thing that drew my attention was the fact that he was convicted based on the testimony of a canine dog. The canine dog allegedly made a hit that it was an arson, and subsequently, William Wheatley would some type of way be sucked up by this trap of these officers who would have an empty gas can in his detailing van. They would go on to sell his detailing van and put him in prison. So we are here to find out as much information as we can to unravel the conviction, because I would like to know how a dog can be the primary witness that put a person in prison. Oh yeah, and the identification was based on a blind witness.
Be some kind of treasure hunt. What is it?
No, we wish. Well, it is.
It's a treasure hunt or
No,
something.
it is. You said treasure hunt?
Or whatever. Yeah,
No,
what is that called?
absolutely.
Oh,
This is some type of treasure hunt.
Okay.
My name is Larry Darnell Smith Jr. I served 26 years, 10 months, and 7 days in prison for a crime I didn't commit.
Okay.
I've been out since February 4th, 2021. And we looking into an arson case that happened at the trailer park.
Okay.
The guy had actually, when he was my bunkie in prison, and through reading his paperwork, he was convicted based on the testimony of a dog.
Yeah.
The arson dog from the fire department, they said took a hit.
Yeah. When was it?
This happened.
January 23rd, 2017.
Okay.
So we just trying to find if we can get arson reports or any fire people who was involved with putting that fire out.
Yeah.
Incident report right here.
Yeah. So what you want to do tomorrow morning? Call a 40-hour division. You're going to talk to Assistant Chief Daily Actors. You're going to get that number, the date of it, okay, because they do all the investigations. Okay, he'll be able to pull the report right up and hopefully get you any answers.
We appreciate it.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
And your
Appreciate
name,
it.
sir?
My name is Brian James.
Nice to meet you, Brian
Nice to
James.
meet you.
I'm Teresa Vaughn.
They claimed it was arson. Is that what's going
Well,
on?
yes, they said it was arson, and
Yeah.
that the primary hit was based on the arson dog.
Okay.
Well, they never sent off to test. And then it's with the arson dog that hit on, and the photo that was taken from the scene. We have a house, but it was a trailer that burned up. So we're just trying to find out the chain of
That's
custody of
Okay.
anything that we could possibly.
Yeah, I'd say that's the best bet. They handle all that stuff. He's the one that did the investigation.
All right, so what it say right there, November 16, 5:38 p.m. City of Westland. We currently at the fire department where we just made our first contact with somebody actually who seemed to be genuine about our help in the pursuit of William, sweetheart,
Waitley.
freedom. Now, what I find to be most interesting about this, I think that this is actually the beginning, Jody, of our show. We came out today with intent to film Maria and the Wilson Rivera story. But I think that today is actually the very beginning of our pursuit in helping somebody regain their freedom on camera together, the three of us. So in that, we got good information to lead up to our next steps, which will be a phone call tomorrow. Now, and with that, we're here to free the innocent,
Yes,
to free the medically frail, to free the over-sentenced.
Yes, we are. Say it one more time.
Free the innocent, free the medically frail, free the over-sentenced. Yeah, we just was talking to them about a guy who we feel is wrongfully convicted, William Watley. My girl always corrects me. Waitley. So we just had like a pretty solid lead as far as being able to contact the person who has or should be currently in possession of the files. So we went to the trailer park first, and that was a strikeout.
Because that's the truth. Unless it affects you personally, people don't care to hear our story.
Right.
Everything is incidental.
Let's say this. Okay, so William Wheatley situation is not unique because you have a Kevin Lackey, you have a Kenneth Nixon, you have a Juwan Deering. These cases all had K9 or I think resulted in some form of arson. No, Kevin Lackey's didn't. It was a tracking situation where they made these poor hits. Now, to address what you said, Jody, for Larry Darnell Smith Jr., only part of my pursuit is for those that are innocent. You have to understand that I'm also for the medically frail and that I am also for the over-sentenced. I'm not an advocate of releasing the monsters. I'm an advocate of releasing those who can do something constructively in society, and at what point and at whose discretion and say so determines how much time that a person should spend in prison before they have learned their lesson. So take the young man who's Bonnie's son. Do I think it may take 30 years for Bonnie's son? No, I don't know. And let me say why. Is the Michigan Department of Corrections providing him what is needed in order for him to move to the next level intellectually? Are they allowing him opportunity to grow spiritually? Do they provide the proper type of motivation that's needed when a man assesses himself to get up, go out, and get something and to be a man? I can say that leaves the question. So now we are out in the community, we fighting for innocent people, we question. We are addressing the medically frail, we are addressing the over-sentenced, and we are saying that it's an educational process that needs to be implemented. The thing, in essence, they say about community activists, they say about the people who put the most work in our neighborhoods. They say, well, I'm saying that I think that we are those people. Currently, we are in the Westland. Tomorrow, we in Southwest Detroit. Another day, we in Jackson. But wherever we at, we in a pursuit of finding why, what, when, where, and how we can make not only the community better, but to save that innocent person, possibly that medically frail person, even that over-sentenced person. But nevertheless, it is not our duty to bust nobody, Jody. No, I'm just playing.